Hello and welcome to the Superhero Hub. Sam,
I'm not.
and today we're going to be reviewing
The Walking Dead.
the latest episode, the penultimate episode of The Walking Dead, episode 15. Something they need. So, see, I'm going to come out and say it, like, why haven't they been doing this all season? I mean, it transitioned from the hilltop to the Alexandrians, to Oceanside, to the sanctuary. All three of them places. It's like, why haven't they been doing that all season? Why do they focus one episode on one place when clearly, like this episode, it was flicking between all of them? It's like, why can't they just do that every episode instead of focusing on one boring place? I mean, the only place they didn't really cover was the kingdom, but everything else they managed to get in.
I don't know, it's just a show's thing, isn't it? You know, they treat it like an issue of the comic book where you stick with a certain number of characters for each episode and then you move on to the next one. I don't dig it either. I think it's mildly annoying that we've only just here in a penultimate episode, finally Rick has got the guns and we're ready to go, but
I don't think it is. I mean, the next episode's got to be like a long one. It's got to be 1.5 hours, but even then, I mean, it's just going to be so fast-paced and rushed, and I know it's going to be rushed.
It will, but I don't, I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill Negan, so...
He don't die in the comic books either.
Right, and they haven't built it up enough for him to die on the show either, so... I don't know how it's going to end, but it's going to continue into next year.
Yeah, I'm wondering, I mean, obviously it's speculation for the next episode, but generally in the comic book, after this stuff gets put down, or whatever, after this business is finished, it does a time jump of like however many years, like 2-3 years, and then kind of carries on from there in the comic book. So whether they're going to do that in the show as well, but yeah, so I mean, the episode is generally about them, Tara, going back to Oceanside to get the guns. There's a fair amount of messing about. Then obviously you've got Sasha, and then Negan lays down the law about rape and stuff like that, which he did in the comic book, so they kind of stuck to that. It's like he does whatever he does, but there's one thing he doesn't condone, and that is sexual assault. So yeah, I mean, my gripe was that knife went through that guy's neck too easy. I mean, it looked like for a knife through butter. It's like if it went, yeah, but it just went. It was just like, yeah, the knife's sharp, but come on, without any force, that ain't going through his neck. So yeah, they kind of.
I've seen a few people mention on Twitter and whatnot about this episode. About, does this mean Negan's really some sort of dark hero? No. Okay, he doesn't condone rape. He did throw a man into a fire the last time we saw him. Like, just really doesn't condone that. Doesn't make him a good guy.
Exactly. It's just he does his thing. He kills, robs, whatever. But like, he draws the line at one thing, which I guess is fair enough. You know what I mean? That's why, like, the people. I swear, like, one of the people in the comic books got their face burned, like, got the thing because of it, but obviously in the show the guy got stabbed in the neck. But I mean, yeah, fair enough. So it's got Sasha in the cell, and then it's like, my thing is, it's like, yo, just like accept the offer to join the Saviors, because I mean, if you're you're not gonna be doing nothing stuck in that cell, are you? So you might as well just agree to join them to get out the cell.
Sure, but you know what I've got to say. What confused me, I really didn't get it, about how it seemed to be Negan's thing, like he was setting up, was if you use this knife to kill the dead guy who's going to come back with a walker, then that shows you're ready to join us. I don't get that. Well, surely it just shows he doesn't want to die.
Yeah, well, it gave him 3 choices. It was like, you either use the knife to slit your throat, you kill him, and then that means you're going to join us, or you don't do anything with it and you let the guy turn into a zombie, and if you don't have the balls to kill yourself, then the zombie guy will do it for you. You know what I mean?
I don't get that as the choice.
If you don't want to die, No, if you want to die but you ain't got the stones to slit your wrists or whatever, then the zombie will do it for you. You just sit there and wait for him to turn and then let it eat you.
Yeah, but not wanting to die doesn't have to equate to you want to join them.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, but yeah, my issue was just accept the offer and get out the cell. Because I mean, you're going to be in a better position like Eugene. Eugene's doing his pimp thing. He's pimp hustling outside doing whatever he's doing. It's like that is able to go everywhere and do anything. It's like if you're going to try and take down the organisation, you're not going to do nothing stuck in a cell 24/7, are you? So you might as well join to get out the cell and go from there. I mean, you'll have access to Negan then. So I mean, if you still want to kill him, you're in a better position to do that. So I mean, I'd just be like, yeah, right, accept, get me out of there. You know what I mean? The antithesis of Eugene, who's obviously out there doing it big and he's very kind of hell bent on just like flying under the radar. You know what I mean? So I mean, they go to Oceanside, they get the guns. I mean, they take a whole episode to do that. I mean,
Yeah, no, I agree. They could have done that a couple of episodes ago, couldn't they? For what it was.
yeah,
There's no real need to drag that out.
they could have at least led it up to them, like actually getting up to the sanctuary or whatever. So I mean, them getting the guns, and I'm pretty sure most of them were like, "Yeah, we'll join you in fighting." And then he just parred them off. He was like, "No, we'll just take the guns," and then they wander off.
No, because what I think what the granddaughter was saying was, we all have to go, or none of us go.
Yeah, and then the old granny didn't want to go, so they all stayed there.
So that's that.
That's so dumb. And yeah, over in the Hilltop Colony, you had flipping Jeffrey is his name.
That's Xander Berkeley.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know his name.
The old man, I'm just going to call him Jeffrey, whether his name's Jeffrey or not. And it's like, you got Maggie going around doing the plants, and then she's digging up the blackberry bush outside and is standing there. And then I swear he starts to melt like he's going to stab her or something. I was like, yo, this guy's messed up. And then like the zombies come along, and then he melts there, and he's like, he's so praying to kill the zombies, but you're gonna try and hype it up like he's gonna kill Maggie. It's like, why would he be cool to stab Maggie, who's alive, as opposed to like taking on?
It's not. To be fair, I think that's the point they're illustrating. Like, he never would have done it.
Yeah, but I mean, what is proper rubbing his head and stuff like that, like he was proper tweaking out. I was like, yo, calm down, mate. You know what I mean? That would have been sick if he stabbed her. I mean, that would have been different. It was never going to happen, but I was like, yo.
It was, but even for The Walking Dead, stabbing a pregnant lady, I think is a bit too far.
Yeah, but you said the same about Game of Thrones, couldn't you?
No, I mean, they do it.
Yeah. But I mean, it's not like it's The Walking Dead's like, you know what I mean? We had like some guy with his head gone splattered into the floor and his hand twitching out, you know what I mean? And his eye hanging out his socket.
But he's not
It
pregnant.
would have been good if he tried. She dodged it and then just popped him, because I mean that guy needs to get killed real quick, because I mean it is a strange one. And I mean at the end of the episode, well, halfway through the episode, he's having a drink, he's melting out, and then he gets his map out and is like, yo, I need you to take me somewhere. So whether he's going to go up to the saviors and be like, yo, there's a plot, but I mean I figure if he does that, he's going to end up getting killed in the crossfire. I definitely think he's going to get killed, and which is good because he's a whack character anyway. So I figure Jesus will just, I mean, if they do a time jump after the next episode, I figure Jesus will be leader of the Hilltop. But I mean, Jeffrey's got to die because he's a waste man. He's a weak guy. So yeah, I mean, they've got the guns, they're marching off, they get back, Rosita's there, and it's revealed that the shadowy figure was Dwight, and he wants to join them. He's in the prison cell and is like, oh, you want to help? And then it's like he pops his gun out, pulls back the hammer, and it's just like, get on your knees. I was like, oh, okay then. It's like, what the hell, come on, knock it off. It's like, why not just pop him? What? I mean, they're not going to kill the guy, so it's like, why they're trying to leave it on some real whack cliffhanger? Like, I don't believe it for a second. So why are you wasting my time for?
It's a TV show, bro. That's what you got to do, isn't it? I don't know. I agree with you, but
it's just so whack though.
Yeah, I think this episode.
But there are probably people who are sitting there like, oh my god, what's going to happen? It's like, no,
I
fuck
doubt
all what's
it.
going to happen. Trust me, there are people like that. There are people who are like surprised when people get, whatever. The posers will be shocked. The people who watch the show and don't read the comic book.
Oh, enough of
and
that
then
I'm so sick of you bringing out that stupid line. Who cares? They're two different things.
I'm a massive fan of The Walking Dead. I'm like the biggest fan ever, but I can't be bothered to read the comic books. Right?
Yeah, not everyone has to read comic books.
I'm not even a big fan, and even I know what happens like 10 seasons ahead, and I'm not even into The Walking Dead.
We don't have to do one through the other.
Just go on Wikipedia. You don't even need to read the comic books.
Why would you do that? You're just going to ruin the show for yourself.
No, you just read the comic book.
Why would you just read the comic book? You don't want to read the comic book.
No, you read what happens in the comic book.
Why would you do that? Adaptation. Not everyone wants spoilers, do they?
Oh, come on. Spoilers.
You're such a big girl. You're such an elitist.
I'm not an elitist.
Proper fanboy.
It's just no, but I'm not. It's just the people who say, I'm the biggest fan. It's the best show ever.
You just sat there and call people posers.
Yeah, but it's like people who it's the
worst.
I'm like the biggest fan, but like outside the show, I make no effort. You know what I mean? It's like if I'm a fan of something, I'm gonna get everything I need to get on it. You know what I mean? If I'm a fan of Superman, I'm gonna watch all the TV shows. I'm gonna watch all the films. I'm gonna read the comics.
You are a fan of Superman. Have you watched all the TV shows?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've seen Superboy.
Yeah.
You liar! You're such a liar.
Yeah, but I could go on Wikipedia.
Never seen it.
I could go on Wikipedia and find out what happens. I've at least done that.
What happens in the first episode of Superboy?
You tell me. So you're a fan and you know that stuff. There we go.
I do know that stuff.
You're the example. You're the example. You know what I mean? Oh, I'm a big fan of Batman, but I can't name any villain outside of the Joker and like the main 10. One of them ones. But that's my gripe with it. And it's like, I think like the producers or the writers are kind of played into that. Like they're going to put a gun to Dwight's head and expect Rick to just shoot him and that be the end of it. It's like, come on, I know the show's baggage, but I mean...
But this is, to be fair, this is TV 101. This is what shows do. They leave you on a cliffhanger.
It ain't a cliffhanger. It wasn't a cliffhanger.
It is a cliffhanger.
I know nothing's going to happen.
Well, there you go.
I will be shocked if something happens. That is the cliffhanger for me.
Well, obviously nothing's going to happen. They're going to recruit him into the team. They're going to go fight. But I mean, so the episode was what it needed to be, I guess.
At least it's flicking between people. They need to just keep doing that now instead of focusing on one thing, because they focus on one boring thing. At least focus on two boring things, so we don't have to see it for another 2 weeks. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is the penultimate episode, and it was pretty much baggage. I like the way Rosita's just all of a sudden like the most trusting person ever. It's just like, look, he wants to help. You know what I mean? It's like, all right then. You know what I mean? That must have been an interesting walk back to Alexandria. I mean, they could have at least showed what happened there. I mean, don't bother doing it in the finale, because, I mean, they're going to rush the S out of it anyway. It's going to be so rushed. I'm starting to feel queasy. I'm feeling lightheaded. I know they're going to butcher it. No, whatever. Let's talk numbers.
Wow. You need to have a lie down. I'm going to go for 6.5. It was fine. It's what it needed to be, but I watched this episode and think, why couldn't we have done this a few weeks ago? Like, why have you taken so long to do this? Why has Rick's fan taken so long? It's stupid.
I mean, the fact you kind of sit and realise there's only 16 episodes this season, and I mean, still they managed to do, it's kind of got the length on it. Like, you'd sit there like it's been a 23 episode season. It's been so boring. I mean, out of the 16 episodes, 4 have been, normal standard Walking Dead. The other 12 episodes don't even need them, mate. Baggage. It's like, what they're playing at. Cut that. Next season needs to be 10 episodes, and if they try and make a case for it to be longer, just show them the other 12 episodes of this season that went nowhere. They don't need 16 episodes.
I think they could do 12.
It's the money.
At push.
They crave the money, and it's like, look, I think I'd rather have 10 episodes and have them break 21 million like the season premiere did, because I mean the season premiere hit 21 million. I mean that's with DVR and stuff like that, and now it's down to about 10 million. So they've dropped 11 million viewers in the space of this season. I'd rather be pulling in 21 million with 10 episodes than going from 21 to 10 and have 16 episodes. Sorry, but I mean, and there's some people who actually think these episodes were good. These episodes that are dreadful, it's like they're giving it tens. It's like,
well, no, but they're entitled to their opinion.
I'll give it a 7 because I mean at least they're starting to transition between more than one thing. That's what every episode needs to be. Every episode needs to be, unless there's a massive crowd and like more. I mean, if you're gonna focus on one place, but you're only gonna focus on 3 people in that place, sorry mate, that's not gonna fly. If you're focusing on one place but you're transitioning between about 10 characters, fine. Because I mean, why would you want to be stuck in one place with the most boring characters? Yeah, I'm talking about Carol. I mean, she's the worst character ever, and they focus on her, you know what I mean? There's no depth to her. At least with Morgan, you know what I mean? I can't wait to see him tweak out in the finale. He's going to muller people, it's going to be great, you know what I mean? But Carol, people call her badass and think she's sick. She's whack.
Carol's not even in the episode.
Thank God. No, she's going to be in the finale and she's going to be baggage, but she's people's favourite characters. I don't get it. So yeah, I'm going to end on that. I'm Sam.
I'm Matt.
This has been the Superhero Hub. See you in the next episode.